Following contest is a singles match scheduled for what fall?
You just heard from this young man ahead of this matchup. Young in his career, but considers Limitless his home as a product of the Limitless Wrestling Dojo. This is an opportunity for Jason Maverick to level up in the competition.
Weighing in at 360 pounds, Big Country, Jason Maverick!
This man rattled off some of his attributes. 6'6", 360 pounds of country muscle, bringing it into the ring here at the Queen City Showdown. And I don't know if you heard him as he was making his rounds at ringside, said that he was going bear hunting. Dream match opportunity, definitely a step up in competition with a combatant like he has ahead of him today.
And his opponent from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 285 pounds, Matt Berserker, Bear Bronson!
From competing under some of the brightest lights to sitting under some of the greatest learning trees, Bear Bronson bringing his own brand of violence into the ring. And that's a friendly kind of violence. Certainly not the kind of niceties that he'll be showing Jason Maverick in the ring tonight, because for Jason Maverick, this is an opportunity to test himself, to level up. And Bear Bronson knows that. Deathmatch Berserker has been exploring some of the deeper sides of the talent. Last night, he challenged the Limitless Wrestling World Championship in a three-way bout with Alec Price, former champion Desmond Cole. Earlier this weekend, teamed up with his wife, Gabby Forza, and the Savage Gnomes beat Los Toxicos, who we will see in action later on. Imagine for Bronson, he lost in the opportunity against the Limitless World Championship, might be preying on his mind, but wants to end this weekend on a high note. Looks to pick up the victory tonight against Big Country, Jason Maverick. Maverick's been on quite a streak this weekend. Just yesterday, victorious against Brett Ryan Gosling. Coming in here with a full head of steam. You can see these two, their eyes have not left one another. Feeling out process. First time ever one-on-one. Pound for pound, muscle for muscle, strength for strength. Who will get the better of the other? It's like almost like a big man tango over there, both jockeying for a position and trying to assert their strength. Sizing one another up. See that the roll of the shoulders, those minor tweaks and adjustments. Both of them so keenly aware of what they bring to the ring each and every single time. Bear Bronson with experience edge over Maverick. Now off of the ropes, like two brick walls colliding.
What you got?
Now off the ropes once more. Nothing doing. Staggers back to the well goes Bronson.
All right.
Absorbing the blows are Jason Maverick.
The big boys love me. Come on. I tell you what, you take that corner, I'll take this corner.
Goodness, like pistols at dawn, like two bulls about to charge, corner to corner, ready to meet in the middle. And just unrelenting here. Efforts to try and gain the advantage. It's Bear Bronson who's now just dishing out these clotheslines. Back into the opposing corner and closes the distance with a splash. Full body of offense, that back elbow driven. Now Bronson again, rallying the crowd, summoning that energy. Oh, but taken down with a boot from Maverick.
Come on. It's hunting season.
With a big boot.
Oh, don't do that.
Now action spilling out to ringside, and Maverick's going to meet Bear Bronson right there. Here at the Queen City Expo. No, wait, we're spilling out into the crowd now, into the booths, looking for some collector's items perhaps, but can't let their eyes stray too far from the competition. Bear Bronson wrenching back and delivering these blows to Maverick. Now face first. Once again, collision just bouncing the nose of Maverick off of the apron. Bronson, wisely, keen awareness, getting back in to stop the official's count. So that more devastation. Wait a second, reverse, no, into that corner post. And you can see now, ripping at his own nose. That might have been that corner, that sharp edge of the steel post of the ring is now face first, bouncing the skull of Bronson off the apron is Maverick. Dish of Bronson back into the ring. Maverick gotta stay on top of such a dangerous competitor like Bear Bronson. Now stomping right to the shoulder, trying to weaken the arm, and now destabilize the leg. Can't get his legs up underneath him and keep a vertical base. Bear Bronson's gonna be in some trouble. Maverick now unrelenting in the offense. A wind up, and that one just shredding the chest of Bear Bronson. Once more with feeling that sickening slap. The opposing corner, arching the back and the spine against that pressure, but now trying to, in a second, both men now jockeying for position here. And instead just battering right between the shoulder blades of Maverick is Bronson. Maverick back to his feet now, doubles over Bronson. What does he have in store? Could be looking to pop up into a power bomb, a pile driver? Instead, reversed and looking to wrap those shoulders down, but instead, straight to the chest, the full body weight of Bear Bronson. Once again, summoning and splash. Hooks the leg straight into the cover. That was a snappy quick kick out from Jason Maverick. Sensed how dangerous, how close that could have been. Doesn't want to ruin this positive streak he's been having at the Queen City Showdown weekend. Doesn't want to miss the opportunity to keep proving himself each and every single time he's in the ring. This is a huge test and a big opportunity for Maverick. And now Bronson staying right on top of the competition.
What?
I don't know how much damage that did, or if it just made Maverick more angry.
Some of you got.
Maverick now releasing some shots of his own, blow for blow. These two go. Dizzying momentum. And now, wait a second, trying to get Bear Bronson up on his shoulders, and does. Look at the power of Jason Maverick. Kicking wildly, able to, wait a second, Bear Bronson with the scoop and the slam, showing off the power of his own. Right into that cover goes Bronson. And again, able to get that shoulder up just in time. Jason Maverick, big country, is keeping himself in this matchup. But you can see the wear and tear that these men's effort have put them through. Both giving themselves some valuable time to catch breath, to figure out a game plan here. It's Bear Bronson now in the driver's seat.
I'm putting him up. Do it for the Nomi. Do it for the Nomi.
Do it for the Nomi. Hey, that is a great motivation. And now, trying to almost anchor himself against the efforts of each other. Cracks off some shots to the midsection of Maverick, does Bronson. Wait a second, though. Look at the height, the stability, and incredible vertical suplex. But Maverick is feeling the pain from that as well. That was quite the effort and quite the feat of strength from Big Country.
One.
Now our official begins his count. And both big men.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Couldn't agree more with the fans here at the Queen City Showdown. But now, more than halfway through the count, both combatants beginning to stir, at least making it to their knees, where the battle may resume.
Come on.
Forearm shiver from Big Country. Once more for good measure. Bear Bronson now. The shoulder straps of the singlet coming down. When the straps come down, business is picking up. Bronson now releasing hellacious blows. Now Maverick, his own straps. Bronson uses the momentum of the ropes, as does Maverick. Back and forth we go. Each of these guys packing a hell of a wallop. And now, blocks, return fire from Maverick. What, winding through though? And that one lays out Bear Bronson. Incredible delivery, that lariat. Extra momentum, and now Maverick hooks the leg. No, Bear Bronson kicks out. If you're Maverick, you cannot let this deter you. How do you get back on track? How do you maintain that focus? Could it be from the fans in the audience lending their support? Or is it just remembering that this is an opportunity that you wanted? This is a shot you wanted to take, and this might be a risk you're willing to take, scaling up. And perched on that middle rope, but wait a second, Bear Bronson now. Crack to the midsection, doubles over Big Country. That one connected to the jaw. Bronson now. Going for broke. Ready and willing to meet Big Country, who's seated on that top turnbuckle. Bronson, a little extra fire. Oh, could be sinking his teeth in. That's a mauling from a Bear Bronson.
Again, if you have lost a necklace, please go to the upper concourse area.
Now getting Big Country right into position where he wants him. But it looks like Big Country trying to put the brakes on. Slips out between the legs, and instead, perfect positioning for a powerbomb. Sits out with it into the cover. No! Whether a kick out or a muscle spasm, able to roll out of that pinfall attempt is Bear Bronson. What a show of strength, not just using the positioning of Bear Bronson on that top turnbuckle, but walking out to the center of the ring, away from a potential rope break. And now look at this. Sight set, wanted to mount the head of Bear Bronson on his mantle, and might be getting closer to doing so is Jason Maverick. Claw to the chest, or to the throat rather, and now the same from Bear Bronson. Great minds keep thinking alike as now headbutts connecting. Able to dodge the shot and instead lays out. Maverick does Bear Bronson. You can see the focus, the fire in the eyes. Maverick is on his feet. Pops him into the choke bomb. Now that cover from Bear Bronson for the win.
Here is your winner, Bear Bronson!
But nothing past the showing from Big Country Jason Maverick. Had quite the challenge that was ahead of him tonight, but it is Bear Bronson who leaves the Queen City Showdown with a victory on his record. You can see Bear Bronson is also looking worse for wear. I think can appreciate the fight that Jason Maverick brought to him tonight. The future is bright for both of these combatants, and I feel that there is mutual appreciation. Official checking on both competitors. That was hard fought. Deathmatch Berserker may have notched the win here at night 3 of the Queen City Showdown, but that was one hell of a war tonight. You can see both on shaky legs after what they just put each other through. And still sizing each other up. But it's Bear Bronson issuing that outreached hand, that show of respect. Sentiment returned by Jason Maverick, Big Country. And raised by the victor of tonight's bout.